Hi and welcome to episode number 18. We are exploring the arid region of Yazd and the ancient cities of the Persian Empire. We are crossing the desert and driving towards Yazd. We had a mix of paved and dirt roads, and in some areas we didn't get to see any of the cars for kilometers. In the middle of one of those no man's land areas, we found a building. At first we didn't know what it was, but as we got closer we recognized the shape of a caravanserai. A caravanserai was a roadside inn where travelers could rest and recover from the day's journey. These were once everywhere along the Silk Road. The courtyard is normally open to the sky, and inside the walls there are identical stalls, bays and chambers to accommodate merchants, their animals and, of course, goods. It was not only a place to rest, but also a hub for economic and cultural exchange, where people from very different places met and shared stories from their travels. We arrived at the desert city of Yazd. This is the driest major city in Iran, with no more than 49 millimeters of rain a year. Temperatures surpass 40 degrees Celsius every single day during the summer months, and in the winter they can drop below freezing. Despite this, more than 1.1 million people live here. Buildings are built of thick mud brick walls and most of the time incorporate a courtyard in the middle. The roofs include vaults and domes, sometimes with an opening to help warm air go up and keep the rooms cool. But one of the most impressive architectural elements are the wind catchers. They are absolutely everywhere. That's why Yazd is called the city of wind catchers. There are more than 700 wind catchers in Yazd, and they come in all shapes and sizes. And they just do what the name says. These towers catch the wind on one side and transport it down into the houses to cool down. It is normally combined with water from a qanat to cool down the air before entering the rooms. The wind catcher technology has been in use for more than 3,000 years, and it is a zero waste, zero electricity solution. Just brilliant. In the afternoon, we visited the Towers of Silence. These are called Dakhma. They are funerary towers used for disposing of the dead according to Zoroastrianism. This monotheistic religion has roots dating back 3,500 years ago, way before Christianity, Islam, or Judaism. In order to avoid diseases and contamination of water and soil, the bodies used to be brought up to the towers. The sun, wind, and vultures took care in decomposing and consuming the body. All relatives will stay below in the houses provided for them during the ritual. There are no towers in use anymore in Iran, but in India this practice still takes place. We are continuing south to the heart of one of the biggest world empires, the Achaemenid Empire, also called the First Persian Empire, founded by Cyrus the Great and expanded west and east in the subsequent centuries by Cambyses II, son of Cyrus, and Darius I. To give you an idea of the size, it is estimated that 44% of the world's population at the time lived in the Persian Empire. First stop is Pasargadae, the capital of the Persian Empire under Cyrus. This area was once very green, full with gardens and palaces. Now few ruins stand here as invasions and weather have destroyed most of it. But it is still a very important place to visit, especially because of the tomb of Cyrus the Great. Not far from here, an ancient acropolis can be found. There are 4 tombs carved into the face of the mountain, including the tombs of Darius the Great and his son Xerxes. But to understand the glory and importance of the Persian Empire, one should visit Persepolis. Cyrus chose the location, but it was Darius and his son Xerxes first who built the terraces and palaces. Persepolis was the seat of the empire, though it was designed primarily to be a showplace, a ceremonial center. The kings received here subjects coming from all corners of the world, crossing the gate of all nations and entering the beautiful Apadana Palace. Thanks for watching. If you want to know more, check the description box for additional resources. See you next week.